Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Pokemon. We're doing Gen 2 today, tier list. You got anything you
I
want to
mean,
add, Scott, or do you just want to?
yeah, if we're doing a tier list on that opening, I would definitely send it to the dungeon because I think we could have done better. If you let me, sing a little song like I normally
No,
do.
no, no. We have too much to do and not enough time for your zany antics.
This is true. Last time we were joined by Maximus and Zacharias,
And
and
now
today
they
we
hate
have
us. They do
Scott.
not want to be here. They said they do no
Yeah,
longer want to be associated with us. So they're out
yeah. Famously, they didn't respond to our message about this, so
because they
we are
hate us.
here. They do hate us. I think it's
Hmm.
mostly they hate me than they hate Devon, but I think there's a bit of hatred
Little
for
column
both.
A, little column B, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So we have 106 Pokemon here, and we are doing the Gen 2 ranking. We've introduced a few new, well, one new thing, and then different colors. So
If you may remember, last time we got kind of heated towards the end because you know, Scott wanted to use. He was like, "Oh, let's do a wholesome thing where we just lift Pokemon up," and I was like, "No, I don't care about raising anybody up. Everyone's fine. In fact, I want to drag one down as low as I can." And then Scott did
yeah,
his pick despite my pick, and it was a whole mess. So now we just have a favorite pick, which we will be allowed at any time to say, nope, this one is above everything else. It's saved, it's raptured, essentially. But
yeah, yeah.
once you use your pick, that's it. Like, you only get, we both only get one. So
Only
that's
get
why, that's the new section. Everything else is basically the same.
Yeah, except we changed the color of execute on the site to grey to account for the saved, which had this green tint, which my mother would hate, as famously she does not like the color green. Um,
Your
so
mom's
yeah,
wrong. And I don't mean to come at your mom in a stream like this, but like, or in a video like this, but she is wrong.
you're going to dox her, Devon. You're going to dox her for things like that.
Look, I'm just
Let's.
saying.
You're just saying that you want
I'm
my
just
mum.
saying, actually. A saying from Dragon Ball. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're
Yeah,
here to talk about the Pokemon.
we're not here to do that here today, Devon. We are here to talk about Pokemon. So let's start with Chikorita. Now, famously, we both like Chikorita. When we did
Oh yeah.
our original video of this that was deleted, we both said Chikorita was a high-ranking individual. Has this changed within the last month, Devon?
No, but I'm actually trying to remember what exactly was. Oh, it was all starters. That's what it was. Uh,
Yes.
yeah. So that video got scrapped because we fucked up the. I fucked up the audio. It's a
Thank
best
you.
friend, obviously.
Best friend. I do like Chikorita. I know stat-wise they're not the best, although I'm watching a Let's Play right now, which is proving otherwise. But yeah, I
You're a
think
fun
Chikorita's
guy.
cute.
I
Yeah,
like him.
cute, cute, cute. Now, what about Bayleaf, Devon?
I actually. So I actually also would put into best friends, but I could settle for lower.
Yeah, I'm like looking at them, and I do like them, but I think my biggest issue. You know what? I've said it before, but looking at it now, I don't fully agree. I was going to say that my biggest issue is that they all look the same, and yeah, it's not as big of a difference as the Cyndaquil line, but I actually am willing to say
Oh,
that
the Cyndaquil line looks almost identical.
no, no, like they go
They at
from.
least change color palettes.
I mean, I think this naturally looks right, but like this is four legs always. But you know what? I'm scrapping that old Scott thought because it's not even true. I think they are a best friend still, and I would maybe even say the same about Meganium. Actually, I like.
I actually think that that's where it goes down to friend for me, ironically.
Okay,
I like it
yeah,
just a little bit less. I like the first two forms a lot, and then Meganium's just kind of like, yeah, they're still a friend. They're just not like a best friend in my mind.
yeah, okay, cool. Well, Cyndaquil for me has to be a best friend. I mean, they are so cute. They're just adorable.
See, here's the thing. I think out of all three of them, like, I don't know. I don't care for the first form of the Cyndaquil line,
Oh,
truthfully.
really?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I like Cyndaquil's line. I just don't really care for Cyndaquil specifically because I just think it looks. I think the three of them are all kind of cute, but Cyndaquil is the least cute out of the three of them. As the
Where would
in the
you?
baby form specifically, I want to be very clear about the starter form.
Yeah. Where would you put them? And I'm also scrolling down just because I might have to do something drastic in a second.
I would say friend.
Okay. I can accept friend, but I want everyone watching this, which will be a total of one person. I want them to know they're a best friend to me. I will settle with them being friend.
I would actually say
Now,
Quilava is a best friend though, because I like Quilava.
for me, that one is the one that's just a friend.
I'm
Like, I
fine
think
with
they're a
just
good.
leaving it in friend as well.
You know what? They are quite cool.
I think they're
I'm gonna say,
cool.
I think they're best friend. I'm looking at them again.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. So then we have.
I still haven't forgotten our old debate, which is why I do not want to put Typhlosion in best friend either.
Oh, yeah. Okay. For people that, which, well, I was going to say for people that don't know, which is everyone.
Yeah.
I do not like the Hisuian Typhlosion. I think they look ugly. I think they are. They're the one that did the bad thing, didn't they?
Mm,
The thing that.
well, actually, no, because in the design documents, Hisui and Typhlosion didn't even exist at that point.
Okay, so yeah, this
So
is a.
technically, this is the
This,
bad Typhlosion, the one that did the
this
war
is the
crimes.
bad one.
That's the
This
one
is.
you're defending.
Hmm. I still think they are better. I think they're a friend.
I don't know. I think friend's
I'm
fine. I think friend's fine. I wouldn't go best friend though.
okay. Because to me they are a best friend, but I think friend is good.
Yeah.
Now, Totodile.
I like Totodile. He's a fun guy. Look at him. He looks happy. He looks stoked to be there. He's a little gator. I feel like you would have actually liked him because to me he actually almost
I
looks like a
do.
Digimon.
Mm, now hold on. I do like him. I think I'm just thrown off by the other
No, no,
two.
no, don't get me wrong. I don't like the other two either. But the first one, I like the first one.
What are you thinking, best friend?
I think he could be a best friend. We have the Johto starter representation for everyone in best friends except for Totodile so far. And I know the next two forms are not going to be best friends.
Yeah, you know what? I'm almost tempted to say this is the one that I feel like looks like a Digimon.
Yeah.
For alligator. What's the middle one called again?
Oh,
Sorry.
who knows? Crocna or something?
I think that was it. Yeah, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like something like my mum would come up with.
I gotta
I
say, I think he's an execute on sight. I don't like him.
I was thinking, ew, quite honestly, like
Well, here's the thing. I think Feraligatr would be ill. And when I realized that, I was like, ah, you know what? He should be execute on sight.
you're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah, actually.
I mean, I hate to
No,
say it. I don't feel great about it. Now that guy's a friend.
Sentry. Yeah, and what about Ferret?
Furret's a best friend in my mind.
I do like Ferret.
Furret's cute.
Um,
I like them a lot.
who has to be like a best friend for you, right? Like you love owls.
So that's the thing, right? I love owls. So he would be a friend, but the knocked owl will be a best friend in my head.
Okay, yeah. And people are wondering, like, oh well, Scott's just like going for this. You know what? I can't.
I like how you're just like he's spitting. Yeah, well, what can I say? He's cooking.
Honestly, I maybe flip these myself, but I can't. You're the owl man. You
Mm,
are the owl man. Like I can't take that
that's
away
my
from you.
thing.
That's like if there was like an otter Pokemon, which famously otter Pokemon don't exist, so like that would never be a problem for me. But
What are
like,
you talking about? Weasel. Weasel's the otter, is he not?
oh, see, that was like the joke. The joke I was actually thinking was Oshawott, but I guess
Oh
Weasel
yeah.
is like an Pokemon.
Yeah, no,
So
I
yeah,
guess you are right about Oshawott. I should have called that one
that's the
first,
one I
but
was going for, like, and making the joke, but I actually forgot about Weasel, which when we get to that
I
that
know.
best friend.
I was say I know you love that guy, so I was like, yeah, that's your dude right there. That's why despite not personally caring for him, I put him up for you, because I know that's your thing.
I wish I could zoom in more.
I actually like that guy. I think he's funny looking. Now,
I think he's funny.
I wouldn't say he's a friend necessarily, but I'd say he's all right.
I think he's so funny looking. I feel like if you were like trying to piss me off one day, you'd say like, "Hey, look, it's Scott," and you'd send this picture.
Imagine if that's what you got for your Pokemon personality quiz.
And what do you think about Ladybird? I quite like this as a
I think he's all
concept.
right as well. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't go as far as to call him a friend, but I don't think he's ew either.
Now Spinnerack.
They're all right.
I think they're all right, but I'm almost tempted to make this a friend. Um,
Me personally, he's not, but I can see why you would like him a lot because he looks like a Sonic character.
exposing like that, damn it. I want to move them to friend.
I'll allow it.
Just because I feel like they're better than these two.
Well, now
Because this,
don't talk me out of it because I do actually like the smaller guy, the guy that you said like that you didn't like with the 6 arms. I actually like him better than the other one. But see, I already allowed it, so don't talk me out of it.
no, I will say, I wouldn't. If we were actually doing like a, oh, this is a friend, I
He's not a
wouldn't say.
friend.
If I'm talking about like a cool Pokemon, this is such a cool Pokemon.
But like, would he show up? Like, if you had a room full of your Pokemon friends, would he be there?
I think if he wasn't okay, this is bad because he
He
obviously
wouldn't
is
be
my
my
friend.
friend. He wouldn't be at my picnic. Is what I'm saying.
I think he's so cool. If this was competitively viable in any way, not that I play competitive Pokemon, but if he was like a good Pokemon, I would have him on my team.
I still just think it's all right. That's where I'm
Okay,
standing on this.
I will accept that. I will accept that. And
I
if
like. I
that's
don't
what I
think he's
want to do,
bad. Like, I just he's not my friend. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. Now Crobat, I
Crobat,
feel
I would
like
actually say a friend. Ironically, and I don't normally. I have a famous dislike of the Zubat line because of Scott. But I
can
would
we share
actually say that Crobat would be a friend. Yes, you can share that if you'd
that?
like.
So for our second Nuzlocke or Soul Lock that we do, which we all don't know, it's like a Nuzlocke, but we do it together. My like we randomize it. So my opening Pokemon was like a Zubat and like two others that I can't remember. And Devin had shared that with me before we started playing, and I was like, Devin, I really want to do the Zubat run. And Devin was
And I
like,
told him,
please
I
do
was like, Scott, if you choose the Zubat, we are going to lose. Do not
it.
choose Zubat.
But I don't think I actually had a choice because it was like Voltorb, which starting level 5 had like explosion or self destruct. There was another one that only knew Harden, so it's like I only had Zubat. We did not make it far.
No, no, we did not.
Okay, what do we think of
That's a friend.
is it Chimchar? Yeah, Chimchar. Is it Chimchar? It doesn't sound right.
I don't know, man. I actually never catch that Pokemon, so I could not tell you.
Also, so people know, I fixed the thing. Uh, it's Chin Chow. The Yahoo doesn't show up anymore. Remember that? It's
Yeah.
all online. Yeah, I fixed it.
Scott got
Um,
bullied out of using Yahoo
I
search.
didn't get bullied. I figured out that there was some like a hidden virus. Okay, so we're saying friend for this. Um, I think
I
this
honestly, so here's
is a
my
bit
thoughts. I
weird.
think it's ew. I think it's ill
Yeah,
or dungeons, honestly.
he does look like he is a pedophile.
It's a weird call out, but I'm not going to disagree with you.
I might put him to.
I don't know if he's bad enough to be dungeons, is the only thing. Like, he's an ill. He's not great. I
Yeah.
don't like him. But does he belong in the dungeons? That's the real question.
You know what he's like? He's like in a TV program like Fairly Odd Parents or something like that,
Yeah.
where they've turned into a thing and it's like their face on like a fish body, Don't like it. You know what I do like? Pichu.
Yeah, Pichu's the best
Now,
friend.
best friend. I'm so glad. I was worried that there'd be a Pikachu bias.
No, I just hate
Uh,
Pikachu. I don't care. I like Raichu. I like Pichu. I just do not like Pikachu. I hate that
Now,
he's the fuck that shows up in every single game.
what are we thinking about Cleffa? Because I think
I
Cleffa's
like I like I'd say best friend as well.
yeah, I think so. And Igglybuff.
Igglybuff's red eyes were a little scary at times. I'd
Yeah,
say
does it normally look like that? Is that
yeah. I honestly
what the?
I like that one a lot. You know what? No, you brought me back to it. I think it should be a best friend. Yeah, no, you brought me back on it. I think it'd be best friend.
Oh God, I want to know what this is. Yeah, it's weird that like it goes from red to green to green.
Yeah.
Hmm, curious.
Yeah, you
Okay,
talked
so
me into it. I think it's a best friend now.
now
Yeah, that's a
this is
best
a
friend.
classic.
It's baby Misty's baby.
I don't really like this one as
I
much.
don't either.
Like
I mean
it might
I can admire the energy at least. Like you can see how happy he looks to be alive. And for that reason alone, I would say maybe they're all right.
did it ever evolve in the anime, Togepi?
No, I don't think
Did we
so.
ever see this? Um, okay, I've never actually known how to pronounce this one
I think
or
that
this
one
one.
I think the first one should be dungeons, the second one should be execute on site.
Really, I want to know your reasoning behind this
I
because
don't
I am a
like it.
mystery bias.
I just don't like them. I don't care for the design. That quite frankly, that's all there is to it. Every time I see them, no, you got it backwards. The first one should be
Okay,
dungeons. The other one should be kill on execute on site.
I'm not even going to argue this. I don't even think I could make a case. I don't love them, but
I just don't care for the design at all. I don't fuck with it.
I Marie. You know what I'm surprised about? The fact that these do not have mega forms. I thought they did. The start.
They only got him in Legend ZA,
Right. Okay.
so
Okay.
it's
So that's
probably
probably
not
what I'm
on this
thinking.
list. Yeah,
Yeah. But I haven't played that game yet. Yet. Marie, where are we
that
putting him?
Mareep's a
I
best friend.
best friend. Right. Oops. Hold on. There we go.
I don't
Uh,
like Flappy though. I'm gonna say Flappy's an ew actually, because I don't like Flappy.
feel like I have to say they're all right,
All
but I don't
right,
know where that puts us. You know what?
I'll
No,
settle for they're all right.
let
I
me look at another picture because I feel like I need to see. Like,
I just
let's
don't.
see here.
The hair is what I don't like. I don't like the hair on top of their head.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to agree with you. They are a bit of a new.
But
People are going
Ampharos,
to think like, oh, Scott does not want to start any argument tonight, but I'm like, he's got a point. He's got a point. Now,
Ampharos, I think is a friend. But
I
Mega
don't like the way they
Ampharos,
look. Like, this,
that's what they look
they
like.
look
I mean,
really annoyed.
but Mega Ampharos though, god damn, boy's majestic as fuck.
I feel like I have to. I'll give this a friend because I do like this Pokemon.
Mega Ampharos
You
is a
know,
best friend. Look at that motherfucker. Look at how majestic he is. Look at how he's staring off a hill at the ocean as like storm clouds approach, and he's like, "My destiny is coming." Like he's ready. He's fucking ready to face the tides of fate and defy them to save the world. That is what that guy is.
but you know how I feel about Megas.
Scott, this is the one mega. Out of all the megas, this is the one mega you're supposed to like. He's the best friend. Look, Scott, he had that's what Ampharos should have looked like. If they
You
made
know
that
what? They
Ampharos,
probably should have actually, because it would
yeah,
have the fluff.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, you've convinced me. You've convinced me. Well, awesome.
I think they'd be a best friend. They're a cute little thing.
Yeah, I like them. They're cute. Marvel's a best friend. Honestly, these two are best friends.
I would say that Meryl is a friend, but Azumarill is the best friend because I like that they're shaped like an egg.
Did Missy also have a Marvel?
No, I think you're thinking of Lyra from Heart Gold Soul Silver because she had that everywhere with her.
Did I feel like Misty? I'm just trying to think. How did I know? I'm really spelling things wrong.
You had to have played. Oh, maybe she and Azrael, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, acquired by Misty in the Kanto region. I wonder how that happened. Anyway, I'm getting lost. Uh, I I don't know. I'm just noticing now this is sort of like very bunny like
Yeah.
with
They're bunny
ears.
egg. They're the Easter Pokemon.
Are they really?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I mean, they definitely look inspired by it.
See, I trust you. I think they're both best friends. I'm willing to die on that hill.
Question is, are you
We can
willing?
at
Are you
least say
that
that's
guy?
the
Yeah,
best
that
friend.
guy's the best friend. I was like, but are you willing to put them as your saved pick if that's what you want to die on that hill for?
I feel like I need to save my save for like a
Friend's not a
disaster.
bad team. Friend is
It's
by
not.
by no means a bad team.
It's not. I'll accept it.
I'll be honest. I
Okay,
I don't like Pseudo Wudo actually. Believe it or
I
not,
I think he's a funny Pokemon.
I think he should
He
be in
is
the
a
dungeons.
scary Pokemon.
I think
Yeah,
he should be in the dungeon. Honestly, I think it'd be really funny to put Pseudo Wudo in the dungeons.
I think so as well. This execute.
I was gonna say ew, but yeah, execute works too.
I feel like he to die.
I like Hoppip. I think they're a friend.
I think
They got a smile on
they.
their face. Look at the little guy.
I know, but they look.
Look at
Oh,
him.
this. I prefer this. Okay, yeah, they're a friend. Here they look like. Mm. Yeah, they're a friend. Okay.
I don't
Uh,
like that one though. That
this
that
is Skip Blue.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
look
like
like
that one. That
they're
one could
plotting.
you could put that one in the dungeons as well.
Yeah, I like
I,
this
d-
one
I
though.
do like the next one though. I like the next one because that's Babu and he should be a best friend. I'll settle for lower, but he should be the best friend.
I'll take it. I'll take it. What's Babu?
It's a thing from Alpharad's stream where that became their
That's
main
Babu.
Pokemon.
I should have thought.
That's an execute on sight. Kill him. Kill him with fire. I hate him. I hate him so goddamn much. I hate that Pokemon with a burning passion. Kill it.
Why? Why do you
I hate
hate
him. I hate him so goddamn much. I hate what he evolves into. I do not like him. I want him dead. I want his village burned. I want the soil that this village was built upon salted. I want it gone. I hate him. Yeah, all the more reason to hate him.
could have sworn there's like
They're
a
bastards. They're
film.
little fucking bastards whose main thing is they like to annoy you. And then they like to act like they're cute, even though they're not. After they be a bastard to you, no, hate him, kill him. Yep, that was
I
the
could have
episode where
sworn
he
there's.
stole his hat too. Like I said,
I think there's.
bastards.
I think in like the Entei film, maybe it's the Lugia film. I remember there being a fight with them, and that was like the first time I saw them. It's like, oh, this is so cool. So you think Execute on sight?
I hate him. If I could go lower than execute in sight, I would, but I can't. That's the lowest
We
I can
are about
go.
to have our first major disagreement where we have to come in the middle. because I think they're
Or
my
you could
friend.
save them.
I'm not going to save them. I'm just
You
going
could.
to.
So they'd
No,
have to.
no.
If you're going friend and I go execute on site, that makes them an ew.
Then that's where they'll be.
Crazy that that
No.
man's not in the dungeons at least. I don't know, dungeon.
Chunky. You think so? He does look a bit sad, doesn't
I don't care for
he?
him.
He'd probably like enjoy being in the dungeon as well. Now, Sunflora.
That's a dungeon as well.
Okay, so I have a funny story about Yanma, which was I always feared like my first kiss would be someone that would just like have the biggest lips and like it would be against my will where they would just like come here and give me that and I described it once as Yanma's lips.
Scott, you have some strange fears, my friend.
Yeah, I might have had something to do with it. So I feel like he's an execute on site because I would hate those lips
Eh,
to kiss me.
yeah, I don't feel strongly enough to disagree.
Okay,
That's a
and
best friend. Whooper is a best
Wooper.
friend.
I do like Wooper. What about
Quagsire. Yeah.
he's silly. He's a very
I think he
silly
honestly would
looking.
fall closer to ew or they're alright. Like he's not great.
Let's look. Let's see if
Like
we
if
have
we're
a.
talking like the new one, the one that's from like Paldea, that one's awesome. This guy though, I don't care for him.
I would say they're a friend with a smile like that. They
Alright.
remind me of
So you're
Michael's
saying
boyfriend.
friend, I'll say dungeon, and we can meet in the middle at like ew or they're alright. Do you really think he's better than Feraligatr though? Because I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think I
with
think
this smile is like, "Hey." He's so cool.
I
He's
don't care.
so cool.
I don't know. When I look at the
He's
people we got on They're All Right versus the people we have on Ill, I think he belongs more with the Ill group than he does with They're All Right group.
well. When we get to the end, we can look at it and be like, right, do we
Just
agree?
know I
This
will push for that later
is a
because
bad picture. This is a
I
bad
don't like
picture.
him. He's gross looking. He looks like the "Where's my hug" guy. Like I hate that.
What does that mean?
I mean, the
I don't.
explanation was right there. You keep getting
This
off of it.
guy?
No, go back to the thing. It was the first link. Where's my hug is a vaguely pushy line used by many a creepy guy with the goal of pressing against you in the way they think is sexual.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like a specific meme in mind. Like
No,
it
like
would be like,
no, it is a classic like when they go, "Where's my hug?" Like when they hug other people.
oh yeah, yeah. That happens a lot. Like, where's my hug, Scott? That
Yeah, it's
happened. That's a
gross.
whole
And
bunch
look
of
at him.
stories.
He's doing that exact pose.
Nah, I like him. I like
I
him.
don't care for him.
What about
Yeah,
the
that's a bet.
illusion?
They're both best friends. All the I
I
don't
think
think there's a single evolution that would not be. Well, no, because we did do Gen 1. I'm not going to say that, but I'll say both of those are best friends.
now this is for Devon only. Holly
I
and
like
Zach.
I like
Thoughts? Do you think Holly and Zach?
mm, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We did an actual evolution like casting.
Oh, did we? Oh,
I
I was basic Evie, that's right. Because you're like, yeah, Scotland doesn't like any sort of like costumes or changes. Doesn't like
is
anything
that
like
are you
that.
sure that's what we did?
I vaguely remember you saying like you'd be Evie because you don't like to customize your character. And I'm like, and you would be right.
I'm not saying that I that doesn't line
Maybe
up.
you were
That is
saying,
like
maybe it was when you asked me what my favorite evolution was, and I said, I think I just like standard Eevee the most. And like, you would.
yeah. Because Zach also, in my mind, is very close to standard Eevee. Because for very different reasons. Zach likes it for the same reason that I dislike a lot of like your puppets. Because he goes, yeah, look at that shit-eating grin. Like that Eevee is like it tries to add cute, but it knows that it's a real fucker underneath, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, no, that's Zach energy. He's like, he's dead right. He is right. He's like, it's that shit eating grin that Evie has, which don't get me wrong, I love Evie, but they do have it in that like in the classic art of it.
Murkrow. Is that Murkrow? I feel
Ironically,
like
if it wasn't for the association with Holly, I probably wouldn't care for it. But because I always associate Holly with Murkrow, I would say friend.
I think they're best friend.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I feel like now
Because
you've
it's
with those.
associated with Holly, that I'm fine with that. If
What
it,
would you if you didn't know Holly? What would you have said? Okay,
oh, I don't know. Maybe they're all right or ew.
okay. I like the design. I wish they were a better Pokemon, but that would come in Gen 4, the best gen. So yeah.
They're all
Now this
right.
is the thing. This always reminds me of Skips, by the way. Like whenever I look at him, he tastes like Skips.
Oh, when you said skips, I just thought regular show, and I was like, what are you talking about? That's not even close to a white gorilla.
So you think friend?
No, I said they're all right.
Oh, I think I heard what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
I think friend, and I had my way with one of these, so I'm going to give it to them already. Now,
That's a best
this
friend. Misdreavus
I'm going to
rules.
say, yeah. I was going to say that because in Pokemon Colosseum, the game's glitched in a way where the AI will attack this Pokemon for some reason, even though they can't hit it with particular moves, and it's so funny. Unknown. Now,
I'm assuming it's the full alphabet. I'm gonna say friends just because I like the idea of the like having the like letters. Plus, I love the like idea that they like helped Arceus create the universe and stuff like that. It's like a theory thing, but because of that reason, I think they'd be a friend.
oh brother, theory thing.
They show up in Legends Arceus as well. I'll have you know. So that's
I
more evidence.
I just think it's always funny how whenever you talk
I
about
know
theory,
you
they're like,
hate theories. Scott's like, stop theorizing, people. There's fact and fiction, and the fact is that God loves all of us, and that I'm better than everyone else.
well, the
That's what
last
Scott
part
says,
was
but that's what Scott says behind the scenes all the time.
the last part was true, but the God part not so much. uh, Wobbuffet.
They chose the female version for some reason. I don't know why.
Do you think there's an issue with having female representation, Devon?
I think it's weird to put lipstick on a Pokemon. Yeah, that's the only difference between male and female Wobbuffet is that one's wearing lipstick.
Yeah, yeah.
And I, yeah,
Uh,
I do think it's a bit strange to be putting lipstick on animals. Do you disagree, Scott?
so where do you think?
Uh
Uh,
huh.
uh,
Doesn't want to answer that question. Um, I don't
I
know.
actually didn't hear you. It cut out for a second, so I was like, I'm sure he just said like, yeah, I'll put it in dungeons. But I was like, okay, I
Everyone
actually
who
checked.
watches this video will know. I'm gonna
Uh,
say they're all right.
well, yeah, they're iconic, but you're right. I wouldn't actually want to be friends with them.
No,
And to your point, for everyone that watches this video, uh, that'll be no one, so I'm okay.
it's just a giraffe.
Giraffaloid.
They're all right.
Well, they also have something coming out of their asshole.
Again, they're just a giraffe. They're all right.
I'm torn. I feel like I wouldn't like the thing. I wouldn't like the chain chomp on the bottom. So yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, you'd be getting all up in that bottom, huh? Pineco, I think, would be a execute on sight for the sheer audacity of just making a pine cone and putting eyes on it.
Y- Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to be friends with them. I probably wouldn't like. This is a cool Pokemon, but like,
I think they're all
I'm
right.
actually terrified by them.
I think they're all right. I think the idea of like a like little fortress Pokemon's kind of cool, but like they're not cool enough to be a friend, which is why they're all right.
I think I could settle on putting them in ooh. Like, I was leaning towards
No,
dungeons
yeah, it was fine.
in
I
like
can agree to you.
okay.
That's a best friend. Dunsparce is a best friend.
Devon Dunsparce is an execute on site.
Why do you hate all the cool Pokemons? What's wrong with you?
I do not like Don's.
The whole thing is that he is a pathetic wretch of a Pokemon, which is why he's awesome. And that's why I love him.
I thought you were going to say he's a pathetic wretch of a Pokemon, which is why you of all people should like him.
No, he's awesome
No,
because he is just so stupid. Like that's why he's awesome.
I can't get on with him.
Zoom out.
He is an
Zoom out. I need to see what else you could potentially disagree with me here because this might be my safe pick. Okay, let's see.
We can always come back at the end, and then you can say, you know what, let's save him.
No,
And then
because
I
then we
can
have to have
I
a whole
can't.
discussion of like trying to re-pick who our saved is, which I don't want to do. I think when we pick, we should just kind of stick with it. I don't think there's anything else on here that you would disagree with me so much that I would have to be like, Scott, how dare you? So yeah, no, Dunsparce is gonna be my save pick. And I do think we should stick once we have our save pick. That's it. Like, I know we didn't really discuss much of that, but
Yeah, I don't like
it's gonna save us a headache later. Especially if we have more people coming on here later on.
true, true. Gligar. Now,
I don't like
again,
that sprite.
let me look at a different image then. Gligar.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So I'm actually gonna
I
say ew, because I don't like that at all, actually.
I I like it for the Holly connection, but then
We
Holly
already had
connection's
a
quite long.
we already had a Holly connection.
And Crobat. So does Holly even like Murkrow? Like, are we just making this up?
There is a reason. I don't remember why, but I know that Murkrow is connected to Holly, and I don't remember why at the moment.
Okay.
Holly, if you're watching this video, please tell me why, because I know there's a reason it's connected to you.
I don't know if Holly's going to watch this long video,
I don't
Devon. I
think she
really
will
don't.
either, but if she does, I'd like to know. Maybe
I'll
Zach
ask
will
her.
watch and ask her. Because Zach watches her videos, even though he hates
Does he
us.
watch? Yeah, that's true. He's a hate watcher. Um, what are
He
we
hates
thinking
us
then?
to start like texting us really mean and abusive stuff afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. Gligar, I think. I mean, there's a part of me that's like bats. Holly likes bats, and you know, Holly's my friend, but they aren't the best bat.
I still
Ah,
think they're ew. I don't like them. I don't like the way
I
they
think
look.
that.
I think what
I
they
think
evolve into is cool. I don't think they're cool though.
steal it.
I think he's a friend. He's cool looking.
I think he's kind of. I'm
He
going to look
reminds
up a Pokemon.
if you look at his
And
jaw, he looks kind of like the Iron Giant, which I think also makes me like him more.
I see that. I couldn't go with friend. I feel like I'd be a bit put off by him. Uh, Willing to go for they're alright.
That's fine. I'm good with that. I just wanted
Now,
the record to show that he's my friend, you know.
I've never seen this. I almost want to look this up because I've never seen this in action, but I'm kind of sold on it. I don't. That's kind of weird when it looks like that. No wonder
No,
it didn't
it's not a
stick with me.
great one. I was actually gonna be
No,
genuinely surprised if you went for this, but not normal
I
Steelix.
like I like the things here. I prefer this as a sprite, which is clearly like a fan made sprite, than I do the 3D model.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't look great, to be honest with you.
no. As a sprite, I would say they're a best friend. I would be willing to do that, but as an actual Pokemon from the looks of it, they are an ooh.
Yeah, it was fine. Execute on sight. I hate him. I hate how he looks.
Maybe this is the one I'm thinking of that's in the Entei film. I need to watch that film again. Yeah, he's kind of ugly. And what
He
are the other
is.
ones?
He's super ugly.
This
And
one's
he's
a.
no better. Yeah, he's also an execute on sight.
You know, I can't remember if we did it in the video before the video, but he has Pete from Disney energy. This
He
one.
does.
Now, this one looks. I was about to say his full name. I
I would
can't
say
say that on Devus
dungeon.
Scottus. He's a dungeon. He reminds me of Zach. Not that Zach. This is why I was going to say his full name.
Oh
The
yeah,
one
no,
who looks like
I know what you mean now. Yeah, took me a minute.
he looks like that. This is so cool.
He's a,
Actually,
that's guy. That guy's got to be a best. I don't like the. I don't care for the mega as much, but the actual one, that's a best friend.
yeah, we're at a point now where I have to actually scroll to bring it up. So this is the best friend. What about this one? Let me look up. I take it that's it's mega.
Yeah,
Mega.
I think he's all right. He's got cannon hands, which is kind of cool.
They remind me of like a Mega Man. I kind of like them. Do you like getting the
I would
green
say
screen?
friend. I would say friend. You know, I just wouldn't go above friend because
Okay,
yeah, that's my boy right there. That's got to be a best friend.
yeah. Let me look him up. Let me look because I don't know if I agree.
Scott only likes things if they're strong. He hates weak Pokemon.
No, 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 no. Because
Look
I
at
like
him.
Pikachu.
He's
I
such a
like
cute
Pikachu.
little goober. He's another guy that like people hate on because there's literally nothing about him. Like that's why he's so cool.
I don't like the whole. I'm sorry. I feel like I have to give him. He'd be an execute on site for me, but I'd be the closest I can do is dungeons because then at least we can
Well,
punish
that's
him.
not exactly how it works. We kind of have to meet in the middle. So, I said best
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, 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 yeah. So what I'm saying is like I could move up to dungeons. I
I think it doesn't really matter because either way, it just kind of brings them up to they're all right.
okay. No,
Who was the one I saved again? I can't even remember.
Dunsparce.
It was worth it to save him. Yeah,
Okay.
I feel good about that still.
And then what do you feel about this one? Because this is a classic.
Yeah, he's a friend.
Classic. He's a friend. He's a friend. I do not much care for this
No,
guy.
that's an execute on site. I hate how he
Yeah,
looks.
I didn't even know this one existed. This
That's a
this is
friend.
another poly energy one, I have to say.
I
That's a
honestly,
friend.
to me, that actually feels more Alana energy, but that's fine.
Oh yes, you're right, you're right. I feel like Hollywood like this, but Alana would also enjoy this Pokemon. Um,
Hate him. Kill him on site.
oh no!
Yeah, use your fucking saved one. I'm saying execute on site.
Can I jump ahead and ask you your thoughts on another Pokemon?
No, because that's not how it works. I told you. You have to think about it. You have to think, is it worth it enough that I'm gonna have to save this guy? I actually do realize there is one I probably should have saved instead. That's now gonna probably get executed, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Devin loves Miltank. He
I mean,
loves
do you
this.
not? Milton rules. Maybe there's
Can I ask?
multiple. No, you can't. I just told you. You have to think about it. You can't skip ahead. That's the
So
whole point
I
of it.
said they
Because
were
I didn't
best
get to skip.
friends.
I didn't get to skip ahead and ask. That's not how it works.
You never tried.
I wasn't allowed to by the rules that we said. Because otherwise, it would just be the same as going and doing it at the end. I'm not
So
gonna look
did
if you're gonna. Oh, okay.
no, no. What would I be looking for?
I thought you were gonna pull up the Pokemon you wanted me to review, and I was like, I'm not gonna look at it. Like, you can't trick me into doing this.
See, I don't like the thing on its head. Is ah inner Teddy lump. Oh no 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 no. Ah, he's like eating something. Look, so cute. Oh my
Little
god.
bastard. I'd kick him. I'd punch him as far as I could.
Devin's like Scott doesn't like cute things, and then like literally the
No,
coolest.
I said strong things. You don't like anything that's useless in your mind.
Wait, so you're saying I only like strong things?
I'm saying you only like things that have a use for you. You don't care
Yeah.
about things that are useless.
I was about to say the cruelest joke ever, and I'm not going to say. I'm
Scott was
not
gonna
going to.
say, "Well, Devin, I like you," because that's how Scott really feels about me. He just doesn't want to say it in front of the camera because he wants to save face. That's how Scott really feels for the audiences out there. Just so you're all aware.
Oh my god. Oh goodness. Ah, I don't. Wait. I can play the logic game here. There's no way you hate this Pokemon. There's no way.
And
So
that's
I'm
what you
going
have
to use.
to. That's what you have to
I'm
think.
going
You
to
have to
use my
think
save.
ahead.
I'm going to use my save
Yeah, use your
because
save. I
I
use
think they're just.
mine. You
I
use
can't even
yours.
like justify like being like, you know what, I can bring it down to a friend or anything like that. Like, no, they are so
Because this is
unbelievably
going to
strong.
train us, right? Because now, if there is one that comes later and we're both upset about it, we know how important that saved is. It'll be a good thing for
Yeah,
the future ones as well. I think he's also an
it's,
execute on site. I don't like him.
yeah, I don't like him, so he can go. He's just a bear.
Now, Scott, hear me out. Slugma should be friends on the sole ground that there is the joke. Slugma balls.
Devon, no.
He, that's where I'm putting him, and it's just because of that one joke.
I don't hate
If
him.
you're allowed to judge a Pokemon because of like, oh, it's Detective Pikachu and stuff like that, or it shows up in Mystery Dungeon, I'm allowed to choose Slugma because it's the Slugma balls joke.
Well, if that was the case, this one would be higher because he's cool in Mystery Dungeon.
We've already decided on
Slugma,
that.
I know, but like, I'm just saying, I take it out of the equation when I'm
Well,
doing
that
it.
you shouldn't do that. You should be looking at all aspects of Pokemon, not just like.
Well, but I remember the last time like you've got a Mystery Dungeon bias. I'm like, okay,
Oh, I did
I'm
say
when
that,
I'm doing
yeah.
this, I'm looking at it like, okay, what am I truly
And by the
looking
way,
at?
when he
Are
says
they
last time, because that probably isn't in the last video, it was the starter video, which was not the last Pokemon video. It was 2 videos ago, which
I
you guys
think it
never
was
saw.
also
No,
in
because
the
I
other
know who
one.
exactly you're talking about. It's the middle evolution of Trico.
Oh yeah, it was
And that's
Trico.
why I knew for a fact. I was like, no, I know exactly which Pokemon you're talking about. Because I don't know many Mystery Dungeon Pokemon, and I would not have said that about Wigglytuff, because Wigglytuff rules.
I think there's another one that was in that. I
But
think it
that
came
I
up
would
twice.
know, I don't think so.
Maybe,
I
maybe
really
not.
don't
Maybe
know
not.
many Mystery Dungeon Pokemon. I cannot stress that.
Devin, I appreciate your need to joke about this Pokemon what you're
Mhm.
picking, but he does not look good. He is. I could settle on it being there all right.
All right, but that's what they'll be.
Okay. And this next one,
No, execute on site.
yeah, he looks weird. Okay.
Next guy's a
Now
friend. Look at him. He's a little sleepy
he's
guy. He's a
cute.
friend.
He's cute. I don't really care for the next
No,
one.
the next one's execute on site again. Or you know what? Let's say dungeon. He's
I
just a
think
little. We've been a little bit too trigger happy. Now Corsola, that's a best friend. Look at them. They're so cute. It
hold
reminds
on.
me of Laney.
Oh, don't make say that because
It
I was
does. Look
saying.
at it. It looks like Laney. It reminds me of Laney.
Does this also remind you of Lainey?
No, but that one is cool. You know me, I love ghost type Pokemon, so that one is cool. Maybe that'd be Laney when they like figured out that they had COVID.
Weird. Like, how can I connect this to Lainey?
I mean, am I
I guess
wrong
that
though?
was more recent. More recently. I
I'm going
can't
best
put.
friends for Corsola. That's where I'm going.
I actually kind of want to. kill them.
Why? Why do you hate all
There's
the cool Pokemon? Look at how happy they
it's
are. They're not hurting
it's
anyone. Scott wants to kill
it's
the coral reef, and I don't know why. That is what
because
they
that
are.
is
That is
yeah
exactly
that
what
is
they are. Because that's
absolutely
why the pollution one is now like dead because of pollution. Like Cursula literally exists because pollution happened and killed off almost all the coral reef.
but wait a minute. This is the one that was set in the UK.
Uh huh.
Oh no.
Yep.
What
Scott
have
Scott
I
hits
done?
the coral reef. It all correlates.
I
All puns intended.
I think they are ooh.
Okay. If you think they're ew, and I said best friend, they're
That
either
would be
they're either a
I'll I'll
friend.
I'll be generous and let you have friend.
Okay. Thank you.
This execute.
Yeah, that's fine.
Execute.
Execute them.
Execute.
Kind of feel like we should put the octopus in the dungeons too.
Yeah.
Delibird
Yeah.
is a best friend though, because that's Santa. He goes and brings presents to everybody. He's a little bird guy. He does nothing wrong. His name's Delibird. Look at him. He just flies around giving presents to people. He's just a nice guy.
This is the exact Devus Scottish Christmas that I hope we have. Like this is Santa, this is me, and this is Devon.
I like that you
I'm
made me the cuter one.
no, I'm the cuter one.
Not according to our list, but yeah,
uh, you think he's a best friend? I think he's okay. I think they're all right.
that'd be a friend then,
Okay.
which I can settle for. I can settle for them being friends.
This reminds me of the face Finn sometimes makes in Adventure Time.
I think they're a
Maybe a
friend.
lot of things make it. Uh, hmm. I
Generally, if you're cute, I'll put you as a friend.
let me look up another picture. Man,
Look at him. Look at that little smile.
it's the eyes that are putting me off.
That's the same eyes that Rowlet has. And Jake the
Is
dog
it?
has. Yeah.
Rowlet has that?
Yeah.
Devin, what the?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, that's a face I
This is
make a
how
lot. That's how I feel a lot of time when I realize I have to record with you sometimes. Just had to get my shot in since you had your shot earlier.
I didn't say the joke though. I
You
didn't
implied
say
it. We all knew what you meant.
I didn't say it.
That'd be like me saying Scott is a, and then people just kind of fill in the blank. Like we all know what's implied there.
Yeah, but I can fill it in and be like, a good friend.
You can.
Okay, they're a friend. They're a friend. Skarmory?
I think they're a
Probably.
friend. Yeah.
I think
It,
they're so cool.
I think they're cool too. I just wouldn't say they're a best friend, you know.
Yeah, but I want to be their friends, especially
I'd
before they
want to
do.
be friend with Skarmory. He seems cool.
I
He
want
seems
to know, yeah, but I want to be their best friend. Probably not. Now, Houndour.
I'd say they're all right.
I like them. I think they're cute.
They got
But
a cute design, but I wouldn't say they're my friend.
I would be afraid
Do
of
you remember? Do you remember when
Houndour.
they like bullied the legendary Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet?
No.
It's at the very beginning of the game.
What about Houndoom? He's cool.
I actually think he's worse than Houndour. So I would say probably ill actually, because I think that the other one was all right.
Yeah. I like them, but I can't argue much there, so I'll just say ew.
The
The
Mega's the
Meg
worst. I think it's just
yeah.
even worse. It's just adding more shit on. Then execute on site. I have no time for this nonsense.
Okay, we're on the final two rows here. So this is
I think there's
King
not
Richard.
going to be a lot that we disagree on here, but there is specific ones that I'm like super worried about because I think you're going to disagree with me on. There's actually one in particular that I think you're going to disagree with me with that I feel like I maybe should have saved my thing for. But we'll get to that when
There's
we get to that.
okay, yeah. Is it? This is Kingdra, right?
That's
Yeah,
King Drug.
King.
I think they're a friend.
Uh,
They're cool.
yeah, I like them. I think they're a good Pokemon. This is the one that I was worried about, but I was like, I don't think I have to be worried. Best friend.
I'd say friend. I don't know if I'd go as far as best friend, but I think they'd be a good friend. Yeah.
Okay, I've been so good this time, Dan. I've been so good at like being like, hey, you know what? I'll go there. Okay, yeah. I need this to be a best friend.
We have
I'm
so many
very
small guys, and you didn't allow Corsola up either.
yeah, but Devon,
If
Devon,
you,
look at
I would put him in best friend if you allowed Corsola in the best friend group as well.
I no,
Okay,
because
well then
that's
that's where I stand then.
no. But look at him. Look, he's like
Yeah, Corsola's cuter.
no, Devon,
Corsola's
Devon, look
way
at him.
cuter.
Oh,
And
you're
this is
the
why.
little
And that's
voice.
why, isn't it? It's Mystery Dungeon again.
It wasn't. It wasn't. But I just think they're so cool. And there's a big difference between Corsola, which I was saying, like, I really don't like them. And I remember they were
We can
an
discuss
O
this, right?
again.
You got to give me something here.
No. But hear me out. Because I was like, they're either dungeons or O. And we were like, they're
Best
best friends.
friends is reserved for ones that we
And
typically agree on.
they really could have been friends or they're all right. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to be kind and I will say friends. I could have said they're all right. I could have had my way and had it be closer, but I let it be closer to you. So in this case,
But
and
best
that's what I got.
friends is only reserved for people that we both agree on. And that's famously true. We've both agreed on everyone that in best friends deserves to be in best friends.
This is true.
So we
But
can negotiate here. We can negotiate, or he can be a friend.
think about Devon, look at him.
If you don't want to negotiate, then he's a friend. That's just kind of where it is. I'm willing to come to the negotiating table. Sounds like you aren't, though.
Is there anyone beyond Corsola?
And see, that's why you come to the negotiating table, so that we can negotiate.
Is there anyone besides Corsola?
Again, we're here. Let me think about it.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were meaning like, so I'm going to negotiate Corsola. Like, no. That's not happening.
I'll tell you what. We could put Famfi in friends for now and negotiate later because there are picks that I'm worried about.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
willing to negotiate when that time comes.
Fancy, I love you. I really need you to know that you are my special. I need to get
I
a
just don't feel
separate.
great about it because, like, so I want you to know the only way Fanthy is getting in is if I'm going to best friends with something that you don't think should be a best friend.
Yeah. I don't know what would be in here, so let's
Well,
see.
there's a couple, but we'll get to those when we get to those. Let's not skip any. That guy's I don't know. I think he's kind of an ill. I don't care for him.
I, I'm okay with him.
I'd be fine saying they're all right if you really wanted them to be in
Yeah,
there
I
all
think
right.
they're all right. I think they're all right.
I'm gonna say I don't think
Um,
he's so ill that I hate him, but like I kind of don't like that thing though. I think that's kind of an ill.
Oregon.
Honestly, I would actually go as far to put that one in the dungeon. I don't like that one. I like the normal Porygon. I don't care for that one.
I'm okay with this one. Does he have any cool things in the anime? Let's see.
He's just weird looking. Like, why did you do that to him? Why'd you smooth him? He looked so interesting in the first one, and then you just smoothed him for some reason. I'll say they come
Does he?
back around when it goes to Porygon Z. Porygon 2 is just weird, and I don't like him.
He's very different. Okay, I'll settle with U. I'll settle with U.
The next one's an
Now,
execute on sight. I hate his butt
yeah,
face.
Yeah. Now,
I typically don't care for him, but I respect the fact that he's an artist, so I'll say they're all right. I don't care for his design, but I like the fact that he's an artist.
I think he's a dungeon. The only thing I like about him is the move sketch is quite an interesting concept.
We could settle on ew then, because it would be in between, and I think that's a fair
Like,
compromise.
now
Next guy, I
Tyrone.
hate him. Execute on sight. I fucking hate that guy so
I'm not even
goddamn
going.
much.
I'm not
I
even going to argue.
hate him. Doctor
Hitmontop,
Spin Down though, Doctor Spin Down, that is a best
best friend.
friend.
Best friend.
That guy rules. Look at him. He's fucking
Best
spinning
friend.
on his head and shit. That shit rules.
Yeah, he's cool. Question for you: out of the trio of Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan, is he the best?
He's definitely up there. I do like the fudgesicle looking guy, whichever one that
I
is.
I feel like he's the coolest.
He's cool. He's definitely cool. Don't get me wrong.
I've never.
Now that's got to be in the dungeons.
This absolutely has Yanma's lips. This is the sort of thing I'd be afraid of someone giving me a big kiss.
I say
But
dungeons. If you say execute on site, I'm fine with that. I feel like we
I
don't have enough
think
people in the dungeons. That's all I'm thinking.
it's a child. We can't kill it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Elegant?
He's all right.
Just alright.
Yeah, he's all right. He's a plug socket. Like, what do you want me to say about him? He's just a plug. Look at his head. That's all he is.
You know what? You are right, actually. And the fact that it's a US plug and not a UK plug.
He's all right. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not my friend.
Yeah, they're alright.
I
Now,
don't like him. I don't like a lot of I don't like honestly, I don't care for his entire line. I'm gonna say that he's a dungeons for me.
yeah, I think if we're doing the child logic, which didn't really apply for Tyrogue now that I'm looking at it,
No,
but
but he deserves to be executed on site.
Miltank.
I like Miltank. I'd say best friend actually for Miltank personally.
Hmm. Can I get?
You know me. I love my moo moo milk in the games. And that's where it all comes from, is Miltank.
Do you think they're iconic? Like, for what
look at how
ultimately should
look at that
be.
how derpy they look. It's awesome. I love them. I would have him as a best friend. Anyone that is in a best friend tier, I'm basically saying that like in the Pokemon world, I'd be alright if they were like my starter Pokemon.
See, I would be afraid of this in some ways.
You'd be afraid of a cow. I got
Yeah.
big news for you, buddy. There's a lot of cows in a lot of places. You should be very scared.
Could you imagine you're driving along with me and like, I'm like, ah! Scott, what is it? I'm like, cow. Um, I think they are a friend.
That's fine. I'm fine with settling on friends. I would also
It's
say best friend for Blissey because Blissey is like the nurse. They want to take care of everyone. They're the mama figure. Like they're nice. I care. I like them.
I just think it's basically Chansey already. Like I get
And
it's
I like
slight.
Chansey too.
I don't know. I feel like I've had my fill with this. It's like
I'm pretty
we're
sure
done
you.
with
I
it.
don't think that you ranked Chansey very high either. I could be
Probably
wrong.
didn't. I can't remember. I was even thinking about it today when I was having my shower. Like, yeah, it'll be interesting. Like, could it just be like on the day you feel a certain way, and then like another day you feel differently? But I think they're just a friend.
It's fine. I'm good with that.
Okay, right.
Honestly, I like all three of the legendary dogs. I would say best friend for all of them. Quite frankly.
I think Entei's the best, so I can put him in best friend.
if
Entei
I
is
if
the
I had to choose a personal one that I didn't care for as much as the other two, I actually would think Suicune would be the one I care for the least. which is actually a crazy take because a lot of people love Suicune.
I feel like Suicune gets the crystal bias from people, but like truthfully,
I think the thing on his head looks a little funny. I think it looks
I
just
don't
kind of a little
like the
derpy.
tusks here. I get it; it's meant to be like a
It's a
saber-tooth
saber-tooth
tiger.
tiger, yeah, and I actually like him much more than I like Suicune. And partly is because I think it's one of Novacell's favorites. At least Novacell, I strongly associate that Pokemon with Novacell in my head, which is another reason why I hold it in such high regards. I don't know if it actually is Novacell's favorite. He'd probably be like, "What, Devin? What the fuck are you talking about?" But I strongly associate it with Novacell, which is why I hold it in such high regards.
I think they're just alright.
I
I
could
don't love
settle.
it.
I could settle for friends because that would be the in between. Because best friends is again what we both agree on.
And Suicune, I think they're just
I
alright.
think they're all right. Yeah, that's fine. So
I
I would.
prefer
I wouldn't go as
Suicune
far to say ew. I think they're all right.
best friend.
Best friend.
Best friend. Don't even have to talk. Where did I put him?
You
I've
put him in
lost him. There he
dungeons.
is. There he is.
Liberate my boy. He doesn't belong there. Eh, they're all right.
This, they're alright. It's mostly making way for this,
And
which I
that guy rules. He's a best friend.
he's a best friend. I don't know which one you were that worried about, actually.
Actually, both of the ones I was worried about, they made it clear, so I'm good.
Okay. uh, good.
I don't care for Mega Tyranitar, actually. I think he looks gross. I don't know why they did that to him.
Does look gross. I don't like him.
I think he's an ew. Actually, no. He belongs in the dungeons.
He does.
Lugia
Lugia.
rules. That's a best friend. I think we both know
This.
that. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of crazy because I think Ho-Oh is like the only legendary originally, but I think Ho-Oh is the weaker of the two designs. I think Lugia is way cooler than Ho-Oh.
I just think they're both iconic. Like they're both cool to me
I would
in
not put
different.
Ho-Oh as a best friend.
I put them as a friend.
I would say
Then.
friend. I think friend's fine. I would not put them as a best friend. So I respect the fact that they're like a phoenix. I like that. I think that's cool. I think that's a
Yeah.
friend. Celebi's the best friend though.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do that.
The time
So not.
traveling little runt,
Yeah.
little
I'm just
onion
moving it
fairy.
to. There we go. So there is our list. Now, is there any last minute
So
changes?
you did want to push for Fanfi and best friends, and now because all of my boys that I was worried about cleared, there is only one choice I have for you. If Corsola can be a best friend, so can Fanfi.
It
That is,
can't because
then it can,
it was
and that is what it is. You
at
know,
the very least. I'm moving him so he can be as close to the top as
well, put
possible.
Corsola right next to him then.
I'll put Corsa there, right?
No,
Yeah.
right next to him.
No, I'm in control. I'm in control.
Okay, well, he's in control, but he's not playing by the rules anymore. So you all know where it should be.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could edit Corsola when you're editing it. Like, oh no, we moved him here at the last moment. But you won't do that because that'd take
I
a
mean,
long time.
I could. I could
Okay,
honestly just put it up there. And maybe I
you could.
will. I could ruin the sanctity of the list because you won't put Corsola at the top of friends. Because if Corsola was at the top of friends as well, then I wouldn't have to. But I might have
You
to do
see,
that then otherwise.
you have no idea. Like, he shouldn't even be here. I was being kind
Fanfi
to
should
let him.
not either.
No, no, you said
If you're gonna
shuffling
say
them.
something hurtful to me, I'm gonna say something hurtful to you. That's how it works,
Yeah, but
buddy.
remember we talked about this. I said it was like either dungeons or I can't remember what. You said best friends. We were stuck in between the middle. I was kind.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're gonna say something hurtful to me, I'll say something hurtful to you.
You can't hurt my feelings, Devon. I don't have any anymore. There's only one thing you could possibly say that would hurt my feelings.
Is it that Gen 4 was overhyped?
You're overhyped.